symmetry property? So if the sequence x of n, okay, if the sequence x of n where n is equal to 0, 1 till n minus 1 is real, okay, if it is real, then its DFT is such that x of k is equal to x conjugate of n minus k. Okay, this is one property, x of k is equal to x conjugate of n minus k, where k is equal to 0, 1 till n minus 1. The condition is it should be real values. Okay, the sequence x of n has been given where n is equal to 0, 1 till n minus 1. If it is real, then its DFT, then this DFT is nothing but x of k, which is given as x conjugate of n minus k. Okay, where k is 0, 1 till n minus 1. So we will prove that. So here we know that x of k is nothing but DFT of x of n. So what is DFT of x of n formula? It is nothing but summation n is equal to 0 till n minus 1 x of n wn to the power of kn, where k is equal to 0, 1 till n minus 1. Okay. Now
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello. Excuse me, ma'am. We are not able to getting your voice, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Madam,
You
we
are
are not
muted.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, you are muted, ma'am.
ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆನಾ?
madam.
Yes, ma'am.
So x of k is equal to, we know that x of k is equal to dft of x of n. So what is dft of x of n? It is nothing but summation n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x of n, wn to the power of kn. So take conjugate on both the sides. When you take conjugate on both the sides, what happens here? It is x conjugate of k, summation n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x conjugate of n, wn to the power of minus kn. Okay. So now, since we know that it is given in the sequence that x of n is real. So when x of n is real, that means x conjugate of n is equal to x of n. So we will write x conjugate of k is equal to summation n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x of n, wn to the power of minus kn. Okay. So next step, what we will do here, x conjugate of k is equal to summation n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x of n, wn to the power of minus kn. We will multiply it with wn to the power of n into n. So this wn to the power of n into n, we know that it is always equal to 1. We have already seen previously. So it is always equal to n, 1. So now what happens when we take common here n, it becomes n minus k. So that is equal to summation n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x of n, wn to the power of n minus k into n. So hence it is been proved. So how can you write this one? This is nothing but x of n minus k. Okay, this is nothing but n minus k. So we will discuss this one. What does it mean? So this above equation, what does it conveys the message? It conveys that the DFT of a real sequence possesses conjugate symmetry above the midpoint. We will see this. We'll see one example, you will come to know. If suppose if n is odd, okay. If n is odd, the conjugate symmetry is about n by 2. Okay. If n is equal to what? So what it is, n by 2 is nothing but somewhere between, it is 3.5. So suppose this is your n by 2. So whatever your x of 3 will be, okay. So that will be the conjugate symmetry for x of 4. This one will be again the conjugate symmetry for 5. This one again will be the conjugate symmetry for 6. So it is called, this point is called as the folding index. Okay, this is called as the folding index. So if suppose n is equal to 8, okay, like this, when n is equal to 8, so n by 2 point will be coming at 4. So again 3 and 5 will be the conjugate symmetry, 2 and 6 will be the conjugate symmetry, 1 and 7 will be the conjugate symmetry. Okay, got? So now conjugate symmetry, that means if suppose we are having DFT for x of 1, x of 2 and x of 3, okay, and we are asked to calculate the DFT of 4, 5 and 6. That means DFT of 4 will be the conjugate symmetry of 3, DFT of 5, x of 5 will be the conjugate symmetry of 2, the same thing x of 6 will be the conjugate symmetry of 1, like that it is. So now they have given, compute the 5-point DFT of the sequence. So they have given the sequence x of n is equal to 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, and hence verify the symmetry property. So as we know how to calculate wn to the power wn. So that is nothing but, how many points they have given? They have given 5 points. So what you have to calculate? w5 to the power of 0, w5 to the power of 1, w5 to the power of 2, w5 to the power of 3, okay, and w5 to the power of 4. Again it gets repeated, okay, w5 to the power of 5 will be same, w5 to the power of 6, w5 to the power of 7, w5 to the power of 8, w5 to the power of 9. As we have already told how to find out. I have already explained how to find out. So you can find it out in that way. Okay. Now next DFT they have told. So DFT of x of n is equal to x of k. We know the formula what it is. Summation n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x of n, wn to the power of kn. Find out x of 0, find out x of 1, x of 2, x of 3, x of 4 and x of 4. Now x of n is real. X conjugate of k will be equal to x of n minus k. Okay. Here x of 1 will be equal to 0.5 plus 0.36. We know that x of 1 is conjugate symmetry for x of 3. Okay, so what it will be? 0.5 minus 0.36. 5 point, right? So x of 2 and x of 3 will be the conjugate symmetry. 0.5 minus j 1.537. 0.5 minus 1.538. You can see 5 minus 3 it is 2. So x of 3 and x of 2 will be the conjugate symmetry. X conjugate of 1 will be conjugate symmetry of x of 4. So here what it is? 0.5 minus j 0.364. What is x of 1? X of 1 is 0.5 plus it is. So what happens for x of 4 will be getting minus 0.5 minus 0.364 like this. Okay. In the same way, what will be your x conjugate of 2? That is nothing but x of 3. X of 2 is what? 0.5 plus j 1.537. This will be the same thing, 0.5 minus 1.538. So this and this will be one and the same thing with conjugate symmetry. Plus j here, it will be minus j here. Symmetry property for x of n being real is verified. Next, the first 5 points of the 8-point DFT of a real valued sequence are, they have given the sequence 0.25, they have given the first 5 points. The remaining 3 points you have to find out. So how it is? Since it is 8-point DFT, right? It is 8 point. So when it is 8 point, we have seen how it is here. When it is 8 point, 3 and 5 will be the conjugate symmetry, 2 and 6 will be the conjugate symmetry, 1 and 7 will be the conjugate symmetry. So first 5 points. The first 5 points, that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 they have given, 5 they have not given. So 5 will be the conjugate symmetry for x conjugate of 3. So that is nothing but 0.5 plus j 0.86. Okay. Or you can do it as 8 minus 5, what it is? It is 3. So x conjugate of 3, what you will be getting? 0.5 plus j 0.86. What will be your x of 6? It is nothing but x conjugate of x of n minus k. What is n minus k? It is 8 minus 6, it is 2. So what it is? 2 is nothing but here it is 0. So it will be 0. In the same way, x of 7, what it will be? X of 7 is nothing but x conjugate of 1. That is x conjugate of 1, what it is? 0.5 plus j 0.5. 0.5 plus j 0.5. There is one more problem. Let x of n be a real sequence of length n. and its n point DFT is given by x of n minus k is equal to x conjugate of k. Second one, x of 0 is real, and if n is even, x of n by 2 is also real. Okay, so we know that we need to prove all these three things. So we know that x of k is equal to DFT of x of n. So that is equal to summation n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x of n, wn to the power of kn. So now put k is equal to n minus k. We have already proved this one in the symmetry, the same thing. Put k is equal to n minus k. So when you put k is equal to n minus k, x of n minus k is equal to summation n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x of n, wn to the power of what you have to put in place of k, you have to put n minus k. So when it is, you multiply this one, what you'll be getting? Wn to the power of minus kn, and you'll be getting into wn to the power of n into n. So we know that wn to the power of n into n is always equal to 1. Okay. X of n is real. We can replace x of n is equal to x conjugate of n. So we know that x of n is real. Writing x of n and writing x conjugate of n is one and the same thing. Okay. We are speaking only about the real things. So writing x conjugate of n and writing x of n, it is one and the same. So we will replace x of n with x conjugate of n. So I have replaced x of n with x conjugate of n, wn to the power of minus kn. So what this is? Okay, what is this? It is nothing but x conjugate of k, capital X conjugate of k. Okay, so that means we have proved that x of n minus k is nothing but x conjugate of k. Hence, proved. So what is the second one? We should tell that x of 0 is always real. So you know that x of k is what? It is nothing but summation n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x of n, wn to the power of kn. So that is x, put x of 0, because they have prove that x of 0 is always real. So when k is equal to 0, summation n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x of n, wn to the power of 0. So that is nothing but into 1. So since x of n is real, its summation over n is always real. So as you know, when n is equal to 0 till n minus 1, it is, since this is real, so whatever the value will be getting, it will be real itself. Hence it is proved. Okay. Next, if n is even, prove that x of n by 2 is real. So now we know that x of k is equal to summation n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x of n, wn to the power of kn. So replace k with n by 2, n by 2. That is equal to summation n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x of n, wn to the power of n by 2 into n. So what is wn? It is nothing but e to the power of minus j 2 pi by n. Okay. E to the power of minus j 2 pi by n into n by 2 into n. So this n will get cancelled. This 2 will get cancelled. As we know, e to the power of minus j pi, it is always equal to minus 1. Okay, it is always equal to minus 1. So now it is nothing but, it is, hence we have got minus x of n. So that is nothing but x of n is a real thing. So again you will be getting a real value. So since x of n is real, the above summation is always a real number. Okay, hence proved. Any doubts? Any doubts? Let me know if you have any doubts. Understood? If anywhere, any point you have not understood, let me know. Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.